For the longest time, I didn't know Skylanders had lore themselves. Like, I knew the story had a little bit of lore, but after I looked into it, the story of Skylanders has a lot more lore, and sadly, there's just a lot of blanks left since the series has ended. And also, each Skylander has their own lore, which I think is really neat. And I'm kind of sad I just discovered that now. But yeah, some Skylanders have much more cooler lore than the others. And I've picked some Skylanders, I've picked three with some cool lore I just want to talk about, or their own personal backstories.
I've got my eye on you.
The first one we're talking about is Eyeball. So the first fact I would say is the most important, that he's actually two entirely different species. I know, I was actually super shocked by this. I thought he was one, but apparently the Eyeball and the undead headless giant are two different species. They share a symbiotic relationship, which is pretty cool. And apparently they fought for hundreds of years, or maybe 100-ish, because they had a staring contest and they couldn't figure out a winner. So they fought all over the undead land, which I think that's just crazy lore. And also, another bombshell, I would say, of a fact is that the Eyeball is a twin brother of Diveclops. Like, I was shocked to hear that. Like, I didn't know really Skylanders were related, but this is confirmed. Because in the comic, Dive, and I didn't even know comics existed for Skylanders until now. But he saved his brother, Diveclops, from Blubberbeard Brawlus? I don't know how to say that name. Brawlus? He's a villain in Trap Team, and Brawl and Chain, which is also a villain in Trap Team. Which I think was cool, because... Did we fight them in Imaginators? I don't really remember. But yeah, that's just a cool fact. And I would show you guys images, but I don't know if I'll get in trouble for that, so I'm not going to. But yeah, that's a pretty cool comic. I didn't know they were related, so that's a pretty cool fact. But yeah, that's pretty much all for Eyeball.
Slash and burn.
Now it's time for Igniter. Now, in my opinion, I think he has one of the darkest Skylander backstories out of all the Skylanders, because he actually dies. Like, this is usually a kid-friendly game, but Igniter, he was originally, when he was alive, Ignitus, but he died, burnt to a crisp. So his backstory was, he was originally a young knight named Ignitus. He encountered a red dragon and wanted to slay it. So as he was going up the hill, he met a witch, and she offered him a magical piece of armor, but it was made out of a cursed metal. And so when he went to go fight the dragon, he was burnt to a crisp. Like one hit, he died. It was brutal. And instead of dying, his soul was bound to the armor, and now he is a fiery spirit for the rest of his eternity? I don't know. But because of that, fun fact, he doesn't like witches anymore. Which, fair to him. I wouldn't like witches either if that happened to me. Even though after all that stuff has happened to him, he still remained a good spirit. He still remained loyal and all that fun stuff. So after slaying the dragon, which he did, even though he was turned into a ghost, he became a Skylander and was recruited by Master Eon. So I guess all things kind of worked out for him, even though now he's a fiery ghost. But yeah, pretty cool.
The roar of thunder.
Last but not least is Wildstorm. The reason I put him on here is because he's a unique case. Usually, Skylanders join Master Eon because they're noble and all that fun stuff. But the reason he joined, he just wanted revenge against Chaos. He ain't noble, he just wants revenge. Now the reason why he wants revenge, I'll explain it real quick, and his backstory. So by the age of 10, He was an orphan, I guess, no family. He mastered his air blades, so he was an awesome soldier. So because of that, he was a paid soldier, basically a mercenary. So Chaos hired him because of how good he was, but really, he just used him as a scout. So he was supposed to steal a gold detector from a pirate outpost, but he was caught because he was betrayed by Chaos. And now he was furious by this. And so they put him on top of a tower, but he got super angry and just blew it up and broke out. And so he teamed up with Master Eon to get revenge on Chaos. So yeah, I found that pretty unique. And that's about it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, like and subscribe. And I just wanted to try a new video, and I found it pretty fun to make. So if you guys want me to make more, let me know in the comments. But I hope you guys liked it, and see you guys later. Adios.